Barcelona come into the second leg just as they started the first. It is a narrative which is also applicable to their opponents after a goalless draw last time out. Much has been talked about on and off the field since those 90 minutes came to a close. But talk is one thing, hindsight is 2020. Right now we have 90 minutes ahead of us, which will tell the ultimate tale. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we are now where we began, neither side any closer to the semi-finals. Someone from somewhere is going to have to make a difference.
Well, this is still anyone's game, Peter, and you can sense a very mixed atmosphere of optimism and pessimism. After a scoreless first leg, I wouldn't necessarily go with the home team here to pull through, because the mood in this stadium could change very quickly should the visitors be first to strike. For one side to take control of this is unlikely, so as much as I don't like sitting on the fence, Peter, you can't get me off it here.
So it's down to business here. Barcelona having failed to make the most of home advantage in the first leg, and so a last four place well within reach. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance here to counter. That could spell trouble.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, it's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Deftly away. Eric Garcia. And it's Rashford. Gavi. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking. And that, I think, is his third booking altogether. And for that, he will have to sit out the next game. Araujo have it back and can go again. Oh, a delicate chip through.
It's good movement we're getting from that front line, very flexible.
Yeah, really easy on the eye too, yeah?
Very much so. It adds more variety to their attack and asks more questions of that defence. Cat and mouse at its best.
Time to deliver. Drilled in low. Rashford. He's shifting through the gears here. Martin, chance! Goal! Barcelona! And that gives them an overall lead. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Mechelen. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal, but oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Darwin. It's run loose here. Koundé. Gavi. Played with finesse, and he's picked it up out wide. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nunez! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Spread out to the left. He can run onto that. He is through here. Great chance! And he's there to get it away. Mechelen. Throw in. Gets a good foot in there. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! And claimed it back swiftly. Gavi shifted upfield. Great ball if he can get there. Nunez. That's tidy. Oh, he's found him in space. Aim forwards. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Great. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Oh, good spread. Crunching tackle. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And the shot! It's a loose ball. Strong running down that left flank. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, that's a nice ball. That's an excellent interception. Gets good distance on it. Gavi. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are back on the way. Barcelona carrying a one-goal lead. Do have a chance to counter here. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Could be danger here. Big chance! Yes, it's in! All square in the second leg. We have ourselves a game here. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's in here! Anthony takes a shot! Oh, it's come loose! That was very necessary. Driving on, a real charge here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Eric Garcia. De Jong, gently done. Nunez. Oh, can he finish? Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Van Aken looking to get on the end of this. That's a throw. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Araujo driving forward. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Rashford. Rashford. And that has been clubbed away. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Now it's Anthony. Araujo. And the finish! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Barcelona have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And here's Rashford. A header! Goal! Barcelona! And they have an aggregate lead. He watched it all the way and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Barcelona take the lead. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. And it's gone back to the keeper. Martin. Gavi providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Ball is over the line. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. A swift reaction then, and the boss opting to reshuffle his defence.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Moved on forwards. That looks a cracking ball. Big chance! Decent chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Martin. Gavi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's through here. Now it's Vanaken. He's got away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the counter is on. Picks it up out wide. Now that's a fine challenge.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Really well manoeuvred. Goes for a shot!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling in.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That is lovely. That is a brilliant interception. Aim forwards. Is onto it in a flash. And here's Yamal. Nunez. He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Nunez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's played forward. He's cut it out. Yamal shifted upfield. And time is up. Barcelona are believing now. Through to the last four. They only need to do this twice more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona really were always favourites to start with, and try as they might, you always knew that their opponents were only going to emerge with little more than their pride intact.